Okay. Well, hello to our virtual audience members again. And now we have with us Taylor. Taylor, I'll let you introduce yourself in a moment, but was just curious about if you've noticed any sort of trends come out from the past couple days. This is the final day of the conference that you're excited about, looking forward to taking forward with you moving forward.
Yeah, great question. Sure. So I'm Taylor Downs from OpenFn.org. We're a global good for workflow automation, and we automate about 8 million workflow runs every year. One of the things that I've been noticing in the halls and in the side chats that I think is a pretty cool trend in digital health is that governments and nonprofits seem to be increasingly interested in software delivery as a service. And OpenFn is just going through this transition to becoming fully open source, launching Lightning early next year. But a lot of these organizations have always been hesitant to pay software license fees. And I think they've been really hesitant to get locked into proprietary software. That's a really, really big risk for a LMIC government. And there's a lot more appetite now for sort of the hosting and delivery and maintenance and support and upgrades that goes around software, even though the software is completely free and open source. So this is something that I'm sort of trying to tap into, obviously, because it has a big impact on how OpenFn generates impact in the world. But yeah, so one trend might be more software delivery as a service and less traditional software license fees.
That's great. Thank you so much. And then on that topic, have you had conversations with folks talking more about digital public goods then, or like these global goods, and then how your specific open function, how do you come into play with all of that? Or is that some of where you're headed?
Yeah, totally. So we are a global good for health, and we're also a digital public good. And I think that on the sort of front of mind for a lot of the digital public goods, I never know where I should actually be looking, but okay, cool. So top of mind for a lot of these DPGs is sustainability. And we want to make sure that the tools themselves are free and open source, and that if a particular government or nonprofit implementer isn't happy with the service they're getting, they can go elsewhere. But at the same time, we want to make sure that these things have some sort of built-in sustainability. We want to make sure that the products are only being funded if they're actually being used, and that the growth of the products in this DPG space are linked to the value that they deliver to those actual users. And for this, we have to make sure that we're not entirely reliant on grants and fundraising. So I think a lot of the DPGs right now are thinking about how are we creating financial sustainability around the open source software while still staying completely free and open source software. So that's like one of the tensions that we're dealing with. Yeah.
That's great. We have actually at TechChange created we're in the process of we've created 9 so far, different videos documenting different kinds of digital public goods or global goods. So good to see your name, and we'll keep that in mind. Okay. All right. Peace out.